Hey guys, my name's Nova, this is Film Express, and today we're going to be talking about a unique little hidden gem of an indie film I discovered recently. So let's talk about it. This is my review of Alex Russell's Lurker. Let's dive right in. Lurker is one of those films that kind of came out of nowhere. I had no idea this movie was coming out. I must say, I am so glad I discovered this little movie. This is one of those tension-filled character studies that is fascinating, it's unique, and it has something to say. For a debut film from Alex Russell, this is incredibly impressive. From the writing to the directing, this is very clearly a strong piece of work from someone who has a lot of potential as a filmmaker, and I'll be very excited to watch whatever he does next from here on in. This is solid filmmaking, it's a tight screenplay, it effectively uses the techniques of show don't tell and the power of subtextual dialogue to elevate scenes and to really get us into the psychology of these characters. And it all makes for like a unique and tense exploration of celebrity worship. This might not be the first piece of art that deals with celebrity worship. In my opinion, this was a very unique lens at it, and is one that, in my opinion, everyone should watch. You'd almost get the sense that there was a veteran storyteller behind the lens here. Again, kudos to Alex Russell for this, but it all came to life as well because of his incredible cast, and I think all the acting was incredibly stellar. Archie Madekwe, who's an incredible anchor to the story, he brings like the emotional core, and in my opinion, he draws empathy really well with his performance. But the real driving force of the story is Theodore Pellerin. His performance is outstanding. It's weird, it's unique, it's vulnerable, it's haunting in a sense, and in my opinion, that's kind of the main attraction here. He gives such a nuanced portrayal of obsession, consistently keeps you guessing about his motivations and his true intentions. For a story like this, having those lines blurred is what makes the story really shine. Again, that's a kudos to Alex Russell and his conception of the story, his writing, his directing. He never gives easy answers. He always kind of opts to leave things up for interpretation and presenting multiple avenues for critical thinking, and it all comes together in a piece of art I truly think is a very strong debut. You know, if I have to be really critical about the story, the second half loses a little bit of steam. You know, the first 45 minutes or so is kind of high octane, it's full of tension. It kind of does slow down and become a little bit absurd when it takes a certain narrative turn. You'll know it when it happens. Overall, the ideas, the meaning of the scenes itself is always engaging. It's always so powerful. It's always so nuanced that I can kind of forgive that. And again, as a debut, I can let it slide. What I can't really let slide is the ending. The final scene, the final shot particularly are very weak. In my opinion, they kind of felt like a cop-out. It felt like they were kind of rushed to end it or didn't really know how to end it. I personally would have liked maybe 10 more minutes of runtime just to flesh out that ending a little bit harder. But as a debut, you know, when you're doing a debut, you're kind of at the mercy of what producers are expecting of you and whatever they're pushing for. If they're pushing for a quicker ending, if they're pushing for you to kind of just wrap it up and stick to a runtime, you kind of really have to. So, but I don't know what happened behind the scenes, because it does feel like a bit of a departure from the greatness of the overall project. With that being said, Lurker is a unique, tense film. It's a great movie to watch in October in spooky season, so I definitely recommend it for that. Also, just as a new film in 2025, I think it's one of the more rewarding kind of hidden gems that's out there, so I really urge you all to watch it wherever you can. Please let me know what you thought of the film. Please drop some comments down below. Let me know if you think this movie is as powerful as I'm saying, or if you're more critical of it. Let's discuss it. Let's debate it. Please also please subscribe. That would help so much. And please also consider joining the membership here at Film Express's Critical Club, which gains you a lot of unique perks, gives you a lot of cool access to some different content, and it just helps support the channel and helps me bring you guys more and more film related content, which I'm so excited to do. So guys, thank you so much for watching. My name's Nova, this is Film Express, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.